welcome everybody. It's Friday, it's football. You know what we do. Every Friday it's all about football. So the big game over this weekend. I nearly bit my tongue there. Big game over the weekend. Tottenham taking on Manchester United at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Promises to be a big firecracker. And it promises to be a good game. Really looking forward to that game. Can't wait. Both teams have been in bad form, but that's what normally happens with this kind of games. Is what normally happens. Something is definitely gonna give, and I think Tottenham will come up with a victory. That's for sure, man. No, I've just got that feeling that we can pull it off. Anyway, this is the what do you call it? This is the tactical board where we look at the formation, we look at what the teams will do, how the team will try and outdo each other, how the two teams can get the advantage of the other. Please subscribe to the channel, follow, like, share. Let me know what you think, and let's get into the tactical analysis. I'm gonna share my screen right now, and then we can get into it. So let's go. Let's get it. It's Friday as well, man. Happy days. So let's share my screen. Let me share my screen. Share the screen. Share the screen. Yeah. So yeah, the screen is being shared now, and there we go. There we go. That's me at the top there, like a little mouse. And yeah, so that's the tactical board. We're gonna make it a little bit full screen so you can be bigger. So basically, that's how the two teams we set up. You can see the two teams, Manchester United playing there. I think it's 4-2-3-1. I think they're gonna be matching each other. I don't know we play the same 4-2-3-1. And basically, this is the two teams. This is how the two teams we set up at kickoff. Okay, let's look at Tottenham first. How can they get joy from this? When Tottenham have the ball, you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna push men forward. I don't know if Manchester United are going to see and play on the counter. I don't think so. So it's going to be all about transitions in this game. I got a feeling. So when Tottenham have the ball, Son will be there. Reggie will be running alongside Son. I've got a feeling the guy that's going to be giving the ball to create for Tottenham is going to have to be gonna have to be what's his name? Oiberg is gonna be the one on the ball most of the time, and Skip will sit in behind there, and Emerson will one of Emerson or Regulon will be asked to be a little bit reserved when they do attack. I've got a feeling it's gonna be Emerson. He's gonna be a little bit reserved, and he's going to be mainly playing. Depends on what side the ball is there. That's what I think. I think Regulon will go if his ball is on that side, and I think Emerson will go if the ball is on this side. So Tottenham, if he has the ball, he's going to have the ball, and he's going to be the one to set up our plays. Dombele will be in there. You can see a lot of red shirts around him. So we go have to be careful with our passes. I'm not sure if United are going to come and press, but let's just do this. If they are not going to press, they're going to sit. I got a feeling they're gonna go. They're going to sit because of the way they've been playing lately. They've been conceding goals. They've been losing games. So I think they'll start from that base where they will sit and they'll look to counter. Ronaldo will probably a little bit further forward. They're around there trying to press. I'm not sure if we can do it. But if Oiberg is on the ball, if he gets Oiberg, he's got the ball, and he has to try and unlock this defense with a lot of movement. You can see Tottenham. There's a lot of players that's gonna be in this area. Emerson will be right up there, I think, trying to join the attack. So it has to be something very creative from Oiberg. Those little passes, Sonny will come into this middle area, then Regulon can go wide. I don't think Greenwood will be able to track Regulon backwards going that way. Wambasaka is good defensively, offensively, I'm not so sure, and he's got the pace. So I think it's just a case of Tottenham maybe trying Luke Shaw on this side with Lucas Moura. So when he has the ball, Højbjerg has the ball, he has to find those passes. He has to find those He has to find those passes and put the ball. Make sure he gets those passes into Reggie on that side, or into um, um, he has to find those passes into Reggie on that side, and they just have to create those passing lanes and make sure they get um, make sure they get the ball into. I'm looking for what do you call it? I'm looking for. Just have to get the ball into that area and find the passes to create chances. So Regu is going to be going that way. Sonny will try and come into this middle area. Lucas has to stay wide. I'm afraid he has to stay wide. So we gotta make sure we stretch them and make sure they are stretched properly. We gotta make sure we stretch the back four so we can find spaces. Ndombele is the one for me that's gonna have to do some of this breaking down this defense. So if everybody's got the ball, it's go have to look for those passes into those areas or wide. Manchester will probably tuck in. That's what I think. And Reggie will be the one with the outlet there. So the passes from what's his name? Um, Passes from what do you call it? From Oibe has to be perfect. Finding Son in these pockets or spaces in there. Um, and Son can have to do a lot of magic and try and beat uh, drive past some of the attention he's going to be getting in the middle of the park because there's so many reds. There's going to be a lot of red players around him. And what Son needs to do, Oibe probably wouldn't be able to find those passes in there. I think another person that could do it is maybe in Dombele getting on the ball, half turn in there or in the middle of the park. Then Oibe will be the one making the runs in there to find space as well. So Ndombele on the ball can get what's his name? Can get Fred to come out and press or something. If Fred comes and gets attracted to the ball, Ndombele can get because these two, McTominay and what do you call it? McTominay and Fred, they're gonna want to press in Ndombele. So I think I'll go with this approach, giving Ndombele the ball to build our attacks, but he can't lose the ball. He cannot lose that ball. You know, he cannot lose that ball because if he loses the ball, anyway, let's talk about Tottenham. Tottenham first. So if he gets the ball, he can beat Fred, attract Fred to the ball. You can see the space there behind Fred. You can see Sonny in there with that spacing behind. You know, Greenwood will probably be attracted to regular running down the flanks, although Makasaka is there. But you can see three players in this area against two Manchester United players. So this guy, Kane, will be occupied by Maguire, obviously. And that is the key for Tottenham tomorrow. Ndombele has to get on the ball, go past people, and attract players towards him. That's how Tottenham are going to open the key tomorrow. So that's what I'm praying that Tottenham can do. You know, if they can get in Ndombele to get on the ball and attract Fred and attract them. What do you call it? And attract Fred to the ball. Or if he's on this side, McTominay, then you can see the space in there for Tottenham to get at the United back four. They could do it on that side, on this side. They could do it on this side as well. But the key is very, very important for Ndombele to get on that ball and come in, play deep and pick the ball up in these areas or start the build up in these areas. But he has to keep the ball. Even if he loses the ball, he has to make a foul or something. He can't afford to give that ball up because he can beat the press. Once he beats Fred, once he beats Fred, that's it. He's in, as you can see. You know, once Fred is out of the way, that's it.
Tottenham are in, and that's the way forward for Tottenham tomorrow. That's what I think. That's what I think will happen in this area. As you can see, if they're gonna do it on that side, they can do it on this side as well. If it's on this side as well, it's the same thing. Attract McTominay to the ball that way. Let him get attracted to the ball that way. Then there's gonna be spaces for Lucas to come in there, Emerson to go wide. Lucas will come in there, or Oibie will come in there and make a three in there. That's what Tottenham have to do tomorrow to create those chances, to create those spaces. United are going to sit. I don't think they're going to press because they can't press with Ronaldo up top. I think they're going to sit in a mid block or mid block. Or I don't think they're going to play a low block because they're going to be too pride, too what do you call it? Too proud to play a low block. They'll be thinking, we are Manchester United. We can't play a low block against Tottenham. So that's what I think will happen tomorrow. I think it is going to be like that. It's going to be like that. That's the first way Tottenham can break them down. And I think that's the only way Tottenham can break them down by getting in the belly on the ball, driving into these spaces, and making sure that it gets, beat the press and attracts Fred or or attracts or attracts what's his name? Call to prayer. Attracts Fred or attract McTominay. That's how Tottenham are going to beat the press. And once they get into this area, it's all happy days. That's the way Tottenham will get joy in this game. They still have to win ball. They have to be forced to the ball. United are going to be I think they're going to try and be very aggressive. I don't think they're going to press because of what they've been going through lately. The form they've been going through, they're going to want to be compact, and Ndombele is the key. He has to get on the ball, beat the press. Don't lose the ball. If he loses the ball, he has to make sure he gets a foul, commits a foul. Be professional about it, be clever about it. So that's how Tottenham will get joy. Okay, let's talk about United right now. What they're gonna do to Tottenham when they are with the ball, when they are attacking. What United are gonna do to Tottenham when they are attacking. So I'll put the United Tottenham players back into position. Uh, then we'll see what they're gonna do. I think for United, they're gonna break. One way they're gonna do is when Tottenham make that move in the first example I gave, and the moves break down. There is trouble all over. There's alarm bells. All Tottenham fans should just go and run and hide behind the sofa. Because if Tottenham lose the ball in there in the middle, or these areas around there, this area, if Tottenham lose the ball in those areas, which in Dombele around the area, you know, we're in trouble. If you lose the ball wide, it's still a bit, you can still remedy it by running back and making something out of it, defending. But if you lose the ball on that side, in the middle, sorry, you are in deep trouble, deep doo doo. The brown stuff. Yeah. So that's what Tottenham have to do. They can't afford to lose the ball. Okay. So let's look at what Tottenham will do when Manchester United have the ball. What Manchester United will do to break Tottenham down. United, we play on the counter. That's what I talked about earlier on. That's how they'll play. They'll play on the counter. I remember last season's game, they scored 2 goals on the counter. We scored first, and they scored 2 goals on the counter. And that's the way they will play, the first way. The second way they will play is they get the ball wide to Greenwood. I said Greenwood. They have a Greenwood. They have a lot of very quick players, so they will get those play people wide. I'm not worried about Mora. Mora will track, but Son has to do a lot of work as well, doubling up on Greenwood to help him out. But when Manchester United have the ball, you have Ronaldo in this area, running around this area. He's not going to outpace anybody, but he's going to be quick on the ball. When the ball comes into the box, he's going to be very, very quick. And what United will do, they will try as much as possible. Fred will be the one building the attack, or McTominay, one of them. I think it might be Fred. Bruno will be running around in these areas, and then you'll be looking to create a double on this side. Bruno Shaw as well will be flying down. Bruno will be lucky to pick up anything, second balls that dropped into this area. He'll be all over it. And Bruno is deadly from this area, to be honest. He scores goals as well. So Skip has to sit in front there and just parade these areas and make sure Ronaldo, Romero, the two CRs are going to be very busy tomorrow. Cristiano Ronaldo and Cristiano Romero. So they're going to be very, very, very busy tomorrow, as Romero will need to keep an eye on Ronaldo. But what Manchester United will do with Wan-Bissaka, Tottenham can rest assured they don't cross the ball that much. I don't expect them to cross the ball from the right that much because Greenwood comes in on his left most of the time. He highly crosses the ball and he comes in on that side to try and take a shot from there. So that's what he does with his little step overs. On Basaka, when he gets down the line on that side, I don't think he's a good crosser of the ball that much. So I think on that side, Tottenham should be a little bit safe, but touchwood, you never know. But this is where the danger is on the other side. The other side, Rashford too might not be able to cross the ball. He will try and get in on his right foot. But this is where the danger is. Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw flying down this side of the pitch. If he gets into this area, Tottenham have to stop the crosses. They have to stop that cross. They have to stop the cross coming in. You can't let them go get wide and be crossing the ball into the box. Tottenham have to stop that cross. So Emerson, Lucas, they have to play really close to each other and try and stop that cross from coming in from Luke Shaw. Because if Luke Shaw gets the ball on this side and he makes his way down there and he puts it into the area, Ronaldo we know is very deadly, coming in and getting on to the end of crosses. So that's another way Tottenham have to be careful. Crosses from the left mainly, from the right as well. But saying that on the right, I'll still stop the crosses from both sides. You have to make sure we stop the crosses. We're going to be compact as well when they don't have the ball. We're going to be compact. But instead of letting them go wide and keeping them wide against Manchester, like if you play City or Chelsea, you want them to go wide because they might not be able to cross the ball or whatever. They don't cross the ball. I think United will cross the ball so tomorrow. So we have to make sure we keep that side. Stop the cross. That's the key. Stop the cross. Don't let the cross come in. Stop the cross. You know, Make sure we stop the cross. That's the key. So I don't expect Ndombele to track back tomorrow. I reckon I don't know if Ndombele will play, but whoever plays with Ndombele, if some Ndombele is replaced, I think that person might be able to track back and play in this area just to keep it tight, keep Tottenham compact in the middle of the pack. So yeah, so that's it. Basically, that's the way I think the game will go. I think United will they're under pressure, more pressure than Tottenham tomorrow, I guess. I got a feeling because of the kind of club they are, the manager as well. So I think they will start being compact initially, then they will start playing football. But Tottenham can't afford to concede a goal tomorrow, although they are not keeping clean sheet as well. So I can see a score draw. I see a score draw, maybe 2-2 or something like that. But Tottenham, if we get a lead and we go a goal up and we can get into a shape, we can pick them off on the counter. We got the pace of Sonny and Lucas, and to really really trouble them. But the key for Tottenham tomorrow is in Dombele. If he gets on the ball, he has to pick the ball up in deep positions and then open the space up for Tottenham to go and play. Open the space up, but somebody else has to step into that position because he's going to be dropping deep to pick up the ball. That's what I think to start attacks off because we need somebody like that to for tomorrow's game. I don't think Skip and Oibe can do that. Oibe's got a pass on him. He can unlock the pass and maybe eat diagonals there, or maybe diagonals to this side as well for Sonny and Lucas Moura. So that's the way I think the game will go. I'm looking at a 2-2 draw. I got a feeling I'll be so happy if Tottenham won. And yeah, it should be a good game. Should be a good game. The games are coming really fast now, and this is another big game for the weekend. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. It's been what do you call it? It's been really good doing this. I like this kind of stuff when we look at the what do you call it? When we look at
the tactical analytics of the team. That's a bit nearly bit my tongue. I like how the team's set up and everything because that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Sometimes, or sometimes it just goes out of the window. Football goes out of the window, and you attack, we attack, and everybody just wants to score. So I hope Tottenham win. Hopefully, this will be a big win for. We've not. I don't think we've not. The only big team we've played and we won was City. So hopefully, we can add another Manchester club to that list. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow, like, share, and yeah, I'll see you in very very soon. Make sure you subscribe to all our stuff. Um, Make sure you subscribe to all our videos and let us know. Let me know what you think about this as well. And thank you to all my subscribers as well. Really, really love you guys. Thank you. Stay safe and God bless.
Steve rolling the banger.